and welcome to week number 12. Really excited. We've had the scan, it was amazing. I didn't film straight afterwards. David and I decided we would go for a walk and take it all in. We got some lunch and we watched Lock South Bank and sat in the park, and it was magical, and it was such a relief as well. I can't express it to you. I was so nervous going in, and I think it was such a relief. I mean, it took 2 seconds and they just were like, "There's baby," and everything's normal. And I was like, that's usually normal isn't the best, but I was like, okay, yes, I'll take normal. Normal's exactly what I want to hear. I want normal, perfect, just perfect. I want normal. And I think we'd had the scan before, so we didn't have that. I know with a lot of couples, they just burst into tears, they see the heartbeat. It wasn't the first time we'd seen that, but it was, whereas before I think it was just about finding out if the baby was healthy or still progressing, which was such a relief. We cried. I think this time it was more about, for me anyway, it just made it feel a bit more real, like, okay, well, this is definitely actually happening. And it was a magical moment. So we were sitting in there, and the woman made me laugh that was doing the scan, and I kind of went, ah, and the baby's arms just started going like this, crazy, and it was so amazing to see that something was reacting to me. Like, it was, I think I'd had that element of abstractness, because I can't feel the baby either right now, and I think, yeah, part of it felt quite abstract because it's just a video or a film or a screenshot of something, whereas this is actually reaction, and it was magical. So this is the scan. So I've got 4 here. That's probably the best we're gonna get there. Don't know if that's gonna, anyway, so that's baby. Actually, this one is one that I've posted before, so that one I've actually, there's something called a nub theory, and they started talking about it in my group online, and I was like, okay, nub theory, what's that? And so I started reading up about it, and it's the angle of the baby's genitalia. Apparently they're both at this point in the development, like the girls are still quite inflamed, or it's larger, they're both swollen at this point, so it's hard to differentiate. So you go by the angle that it's at, and so I thought, well, okay, I'll post, see what people say about mine, and everyone's come back as early girl, still with a chance to change, but it's looking quite strong for an early girl. I keep on calling it a girl. I keep on saying she keeps on moving whenever I talk about the scan, but still part of me is thinking boy. David's very much on the boy, keeps on referring to it as him, and when he arrives, and so we're happy either way. It's going to be amazing, but yeah, I'm just so impatient. I want to know now. I'm like, what is it? Is it a boy or is it a girl? We actually have our so we don't have our actual scan until 20 weeks, which is the anomaly scan. However, because the fibroids again have grown, and that's another thing we found out in the scan, another centimetre bigger and growing, so I am with a consultant, so I'll be seeing the consultant 4 weeks earlier than I'm having my anomaly scan, and I think they're going to do progressive growth scans throughout pregnancy, so you never know, I might actually be finding the sex out sooner rather than later. Both the woman doing my scans and the woman who was taking my bloods, the nurse who was talking me through everything, did say that it's more than likely that I will be having a C-section. It's the growth hormone for the baby is working very well, which is lovely for the baby. Unfortunately, it's also working very well on my fibroids. So yeah, that's looking more likely, which is okay. I can deal with that. I'm, like I said before, as long as it's healthy for the baby and for me, then that is what we shall do, as long as there's a cute little bam at the end of it that David and I get to love and kiss and smush up to. It just, yeah, it'll be amazing. We're both very excited. And yes, what else this week? I still am tired, actually. We've had quite a busy week. We've had a barbecue for David's company and work, and just my mum's birthday yesterday, so I went up for her birthday. We went for lunch, my sister and my niece and my mum and I, and we went to the cinema. And I got home yesterday and fell asleep at 6 o'clock in the evening and didn't wake up again, other than when David took me up to bed. I didn't wake up again until about 7:30 this morning, and I swear to God, I'm still tired. I could easily have another 13-hour nap. So yeah, I think one of the reasons probably is because yesterday and today is the first real time that we've had rain and the temperature's dropped a little bit. It is going to be rising to 30 plus again next week, but this weekend it's a little bit blowy. It's only in the early 20s and there's a little bit of rain, and I think that's really helped you sleep through the night. I think I did still wake up twice going to the bathroom, but that's part and parcel. It's kind of made me nervous about the baby when it arrives, because I don't know how I'm going to sleep. I don't know how I'm going to deal with the sleep deprivation. I guess you just get on with it. A little bit nervous, but you know, it's just, at least I don't have to also go to work when I've got sleep deprivation this time. Once the baby's here, that will really help. I'll be able to cope, I think, a little bit better. So yeah, I think other than that this week, I've still got a tiny bit of nausea. I'm eating my way through it. I'm living off of baked beans. So if you're wondering what my main craving has been, it's definitely been recently baked beans and Heinz tinned beans. Now, I have spoken to somebody, well, that makes sense that baked beans is the thing you're craving. And I was like, well, why? Why is baked beans the thing that I'm craving? Apparently it's naturally forming, it's got folic acid in it. So I'm also taking my supplements. I forgot them for a day and I felt so guilty. But I have been taking them. And yeah, apparently beans are also a form of that. So that's, yeah, I feel a tiny bit better about the day I missed. But yeah, I think other than that, this is a relatively quiet week. I think a lot of the anxiety has been taken away. We did tell people, which is super exciting. So all of my colleagues now know, well, all the people in my office, I've got a large company, so everybody in my office now knows. Everybody was really lovely and very, very sweet. But yeah, everybody's been really lovely, and yeah, just a bit, yeah. And then David's told all his friends, and you can see him getting more excited the more people know, which is really lovely. He's been talking to everybody about the knob theory because he thinks it's absurd, along with a lot of these other theories. He's just like, what are the odds? 50-50 if I'm getting it right, fancy that. So, bless him. So we will, we'll see whether his gut or the nub theory is right in a couple of months, I guess. And yeah, and then I put it on Instagram, which is exciting. I was really happy with the way it turned out. Just it's nice. I love telling people face to face, but obviously you're not going to speak to everybody that you want to speak to, and you want to be the one to tell people. So it was really nice to be able to tell like friends and family and just see that influx of love. And David told all his friends and family as well, so he put it on Facebook as well, which was lovely. And yeah, it's just people are very, very kind in general, I'd say. Just yeah, very positive. Congratulations, and it makes it feel a lot more real. We had the barbecue on Friday where we had quite a few friends also in attendance, and I think they were asking me questions about the baby, and I was just like, oh my god. Well, first of all, I don't want to be one of those girls that just talk about the baby, but I think it's so prevalent. They've just found out, so I think there was quite a few questions about it, and it was nice. It was really nice to be able to talk to everybody. So, yeah, it was exciting, and it just makes it feel more real, and I think it does for David too. And yeah, I know I was ready for the first trimester to be over. Believe me, I was ready for the first trimester to be over. But I want to really, now I know baby's okay, I want to really enjoy this second trimester. I didn't enjoy the first one so much, so I'm looking forward to having my energy back. I'm just looking forward to having a proper bump, not just the belly getting bigger, but actually a proper bump, and people seeing. And oh, I did wear my badge this week, my baby on board, because it was obscene. I was stuck on the tube, and oh god, it was already like 37 degrees outside, and to be stuck on the tube in London, believe me, if you're a Londoner, or even if you visited London, you'll understand how awful it was on the tube, and they had problems. So somebody actually saw the badge and offered me their seat. It was amazing. I did spot another one, and I was like, thank you so much, that's really nice, but I'll just go over there. But I don't know, again, it just made it feel really real, which was nice. And so to the young lady who offered me her seat, thank you. You have no idea, you made my day. I was like, oh my god, this is the first time, it's another milestone. It was lovely. Thanks for that. But yeah, so it's gonna be an amazing journey, and I'm just, the second trimester, I'm just really happy to be in it. And I keep thinking about autumn and looking forward to the third trimester, and then I keep on thinking about next autumn and having parties and for the baby and having friends over, and how much it's going to change our lives in a scary but incredible way. Like, we'll have people over with children, and instead of having like all night parties till 5 a.m. with a bunch of lovely but like, you know, media people that like drinking and going out and doing stuff, which is absolutely fun, this is just going to be a complete change of pace, and I think it's one I'm ready for and I'm really excited about. And yeah, like, I'm really looking forward to doing like themed things, like, oh, let's have a fireworks party and we can have lots of like kiddie fireworks fun, and I can make chili, and yeah, we can start going to children's events and children's theatre, and just, you know, all those fun things that both Ava and I were really ready for, and it's now actually real, and it's coming real, and it's really exciting. So yeah, it's a really happy place that we're both in right now. I think tired and happy is both of us. Ava's quite tired as well. This weather has been, and it unfortunately is about to turn again, back to being really hot, beating the hell out of us. So we're both quite sleepy. Again, I think it's going to be an early night. I may not look sleepy. Everybody keeps on telling me I'm glowing. Even when I feel like I want to vomit or I want to just go to sleep at my desk, people keep on coming up to me even before they found out I was pregnant, going, but you look really healthy, what are you doing? You're glowing. And I'm like, trying not to throw up. I don't say that to them, but I'm like, I'm thinking it, and I'm like, oh thanks, yeah, I don't know, drinking more water than normal. Yeah, it's obviously the hormones is working its way. And yeah, we're just really happy, and slash nervous, but I don't think anything worth its weight is you're not a little bit nervous about, because you have to make an effort and try and get excited and get nervous and feel something, and that's all amazing, and embrace it and hold on to that energy and use that in a really positive way. Yeah, so here we go. Be week 13 next, so I will be speaking to you then. But in the meantime, have a lovely day, whatever it is that you're doing, and I will speak to you next week. Okay, thank you, bye bye.